Majlis 95. Between local lines, notes from the Emirate.
Between local lines, indeed. And we had a spectacular performance yesterday down at the Al Majlis Amphitheatre, celebrating the wonderful milestone of His Highness the Ruler of SHARJAH'S 50 years of leadership. And it was great to see what the turnout was like yesterday, and it was great to celebrate the narratives of the place. That's the name of the performance, Sard Al Makan, and it is all kicked off on the 25th of January. So expect the performance to run on the 26th, which is tonight, then on the 28th, as well as the 29th of January. It narrates the history of the Emirate and its extraordinary journey and accomplishments over the past 50 years, incorporating 10 creative art forms. The show combines poetry, narration, ancient and contemporary music, and it was a grand spectacle of a breathtaking visual imagery. His Highness Sheikh Sultan bin Ahmed bin Sultan Al Qasimi, the Deputy Ruler of Sharjah and Chairman of Sharjah Media Council, witnessed the premiere of the performance, and man oh man, this is an event you shouldn't miss, particularly if you live in the Al Majaz area. It's a walkover, just to walk across onto the front, and that's it. You
I might as well just go today. I mean, because it's going on today as well, on the 28th and 29th as well, and it's a spectacle not to miss for sure. And looking at the show, it comprises 11 immersive scenes, opens against the backdrop of a crucial period in the Emirates' history when the Qawasim resisted the Portuguese and Dutch invasions, and amid a charged up atmosphere in the amphitheater, resounding with the thunderous roar of cannons, the show unveiled an epic battle scene that culminated with the triumph of Sharjah and the retreat of the invading fleets as well. And through the impeccable performances, each scene takes the audience on a journey back to more than several decades ago. One visually stunning scene features a young woman in a traditional Emirati dress whose enchanting song about the glories of the Emirates is performed against a background of the rising sun and its dazzling rays, in reference to the meaning of the word Sharjah, which means rising sun. So as each scene basically leads into another, the audience is taken on a pearl hunting adventure where a highly talented cast of performers and artists transform the stage into a fantastical world featuring the ocean and breaking waves as well. Also a boat carrying pearl. It kind of perfectly illustrates the fearless forefathers of the Emirate as they venture into the sea, undaunted by the challenges of the perilous journey as well. So it's a scene and a show not to miss for sure. So it's going on today and on the 28th and 29th here at Al Majlis Amphitheatre.
Look, a lot of people loved it. I mean, I got a chance to watch it live in television, and it's nice that the theatre itself is very, very cool. Nice open air, and this is the time to enjoy it, to be honest. The weather at the moment is incredible, and I was just trying to think back at how ruthless the summer conditions were over here to finally be gifted with such a beautiful wintry vibe. I think those who watched it live yesterday were really in for a treat. To an extent, they must have loved it so much that I see there's an article on the Emirates news agency WAM written by a journalist, Amjad Saleh, who's written it so well. He says the show continues to enrapture audiences with the scene depicting the extraordinary development. In yet another example of choreographed acrobatic performances, the artists are seen building a gigantic structure, and the scene concludes with the appearance of the Sharjah Mosque, an abiding symbol of faith in the largest and most iconic mosque in the Emirate, reputed for its grandeur and architectural beauty, and a grand testament to the Emirates' strides and development over the past 50 years. So those sentences just goes to show that the writer was a massive fan of the performance as well. So exciting times indeed. We'll be heading off to the news headlines. We shall be right back after some more musical entertainment and continuing the discussions here on the Morning Majlis.
If you liked this episode of The Morning Majlis, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.
Bubbles.